Welcome everybody to our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be opening up another like 75 to 100 pound bag of t-shirts and search for vintage t-shirts that we can either collect ourselves or resell on to others. Surprisingly, if you've watched this video, these videos, we've actually been profitable on these bags. I think we paid about $10 a piece for the bag, about 75 pounds. And to date, I think we're up about double our money, which is pretty cool, pretty incredible for buying random bags. But let's get into it, see if we can do it again. I've only opened this up enough to double check that these are actually in fact t-shirts. And they are. To date, I've not, like, I think the biggest, we sold one t-shirt out of here for I think 50 bucks. Well, this is 2000, technically vintage, but not something we're interested in. So we have sold, I think, for about 50 bucks, I think our biggest sell on a t-shirt that we pulled out of here. But we've been selling them. Oh, we've got, wow. Alright, so the United States, you can run, but you can't hide. Justice Department. Wow, this is got on best for the loom. This is a triple XL. I have not seen a size like this ever. That's pretty dope. We're gonna hold on to that one. All right, so the vintage heat has already begun. No downtime. Looks like we have, and this is made in USA. Another vintage tee, single stitch. All right, so it looks like we have a that's interesting. I don't know. That's like a software, like networking. That was another networking t-shirt. So maybe we have vintage, like, computer t-shirts in here. That would be something. Maybe a vintage Apple tee, or Microsoft or something like that would be pretty dope. Yeah, so WRQ. So some software developer in the 80s or 90s. Wow, okay. The Saloon, San Francisco, another vintage tee on the Juanita power tee. All right, so this looks like it's gonna be good. What is this? Another vintage tee. Hardware House. I don't know. Hanes Beefy, Maine, USA. It's got a big old stain. All right, so far almost everything I'm pulling out of here has been vintage. And I think we're about to do it again. I got slots of presents. Birthday Bash 96, Paradise Slot Club. This is a vintage casino tee. I did not think we'd get this many vintage t-shirts. We got some alcohol related tees. So in the past, here's another single stitch. WRQ. So this must be the company this dude worked for. Because there's a bunch of, looks like there's a bunch of vintage tees. Let's see. 3K World, where everything, I think this is, well, it's maybe vintage. It's hard to tell. Wow. Alright, so vintage Gildan heavyweight, Brad Mark, harness the power of high performance team technologies, Brad Mark Technologies. Guys, this thing is literally just vintage tees. This is incredible. Vintage, but I don't think so. No, that looks like some sort of like hunter tee. If you remember last time we opened one of these up. Oh, here we go. We have vintage Las Vegas, Terrible's Hotel and Casino. So maybe a tech guy from Vegas. Here's another one, basically the same one from Vegas. And he's, oh, guys, it's just full of vintage tees. Atlanta 1996 champion. Heck yes! Check that out. 1996 Atlanta Olympics. Double XL champion tee. Guys, this is incredible. Alright, so we've got a Fruit of the Loom tag. Alright, so here's that same ALVS's Wild Game Feast. I don't know what that is or what that means, but it's on a Fruit of the Loom. Golly. I'm just waiting for a heavy hitter. Same thing, same dinner, Fruit of the Loom tag, XXL. I've got, what's this? Mania say it took 50 years to look this good. Single stitch, like old person novelty tee. I'll hold on to that. We might be able to sell that. Sometimes you'd be surprised what you can and cannot sell. We got jerseys 50-50. Really cool, like duck mallard t-shirt. If you saw the last video we did, we had a bunch of vintage t-shirts in there, a lot of like hunting stuff. This may be a continuation of some of that. So ALVS again, same deal, like a bunch of them from every single year this guy must have gone. Or gal. Oh, here's the ALVS 1991. What is it? 97. It's actually kind of cooler than the other ones. I'm gonna put those separately. I don't know what to do with those. I have a hard time thinking that they would actually be valuable because they're so specific. But you know what? Some people go on places looking for stuff. All right, again, another one of those. This is the 95. It's actually kind of cool. People go on looking for stuff that they can't find anymore. They lost track of stuff they want to remember things by, and so they go on and see if anyone has put stuff up there. So I don't know. Maybe somebody will want that. Here's another XXL for the Loom. The Purple Crackle, where the party never ends. Some like club t-shirts or something. Wow, Maui. Guys, I'm kind of excited with all these old t-shirts. Like, who knows what could potentially be in here. I mean, I guess that's why we buy them. But e-business t-shirt. With a late 90s tee. More ALVs. More ALVs. I mean, this literally has been almost, I think, like 90% vintage tags. State Farm, I think that's old technically, but nothing that we're really that interested in. ROC software, so it's more software stuff. Definitely vintage tags still. Ducks Unlimited, this is the Ducks Unlimited Intermountain chapter. Actually, it's kind of cool. Hunting Buddies, this is single stitch, Ducks Unlimited. I don't know, maybe something worth getting. Cardiac Rehab. Please don't mind the little beep. Yes, I know my Moose Riders. Yes, my smoke detector needs to be had their battery changed. All right, now we're starting to get to some just dull stuff. Though some of it still is fairly old. Would love to find some more really cool old stuff. Experience the challenge. We found a t-shirt a couple weeks ago in one of these bags, and it was just so, I mean, it was vintage tee, but it didn't make any sense. It was like some company and some tech company that did something maybe with cloning or something like that, or maybe it was like a science band. It was really hard to tell, to be honest. But we threw it up just cause like it was interesting, it was different. I threw it up. It sold, I think, same day for like $30. So the point is like, kind of never know what will sell, and sometimes like with eBay, you know, everything will eventually sell. Kind of like some people's motto, for the right price and the right buyer. But so you never know. So that's why, like, I think so far with these t-shirt rag bags we've done okay, is because we've been able to, like, we get a handful of unique different pieces and somebody somewhere is looking for them, and since we're buying them so cheap, whew, so dusty too, that, you know, we can make a profit. Whew. Excuse me. So I'm not necessarily suggesting that you can go to your local thrift store and that every rag bag that you buy there will be worth something, because I've found that it's like there are thrift stores that I can do that at, and like this one that we buy these from have almost always been pretty profitable, or have pretty cool stuff in them. But there's a couple other thrift stores that I've tried it at, and their stuff sucks, and it's not as cool, and it's not as profitable. So try it at your own risk, you know, I suppose. I mean, if you have low expectations and you plan on the possibility of losing money, then and then maybe you end up making some money, then it's great. But while I don't necessarily know that this is a super sound business model, it is fun and exciting to dig through these things. So we're definitely cooling off on the vintage stuff. Man, I was really hoping to get some like early Microsoft or Apple tees. Now we're just in the high school tees and local sports you know, teams and crap like that. Oh wow. Okay. Well, this is like a new attack. It's like new tags. Atlanta Falcons like women's tee. Shoot, sell that for 15 bucks and pays for the bag. So, oh, another one. This one though is not new tags, or doesn't have the tag on it. All right, slowing down as far as cool stuff is concerned. Kind of a bummer. It started out so hot, but ooh. All right, so World Trout is a Patagonia tee. I don't necessarily know that this is worth selling. It's a men's medium. May not be worth selling, but it's always nice to have some Patagonia in your wardrobe. So I can give that to someone, or someone will appreciate that. Whew! Alright, we are getting down to it. I try to do these fairly quickly because I don't, you know, we can sit here for 20 minutes and examine every t-shirt and, you know, like, waste your time. And waste my time. So we try to do this as quick as possible. Yeah, so far I think that Atlanta Olympics tee, champion tee, is my favorite piece so far. The 96 stuff is not as like desired as, you know, some of the other years, but like obviously like 92 and stuff like that, but 96 being the Olympics that was held in the United States, you know, it does have some appeal. And Atlanta being a pretty cool city, you know, people are interested in that, especially if they're trying to rep Atlanta. Alright, we're getting right down to the bottom of it. Get to the bottom of this. Oh, I like a Nike tee. What's this? Arkansas Tech. It's a newer tee. What we got here? We got Sims Fishing t-shirt. I think this might be the end. Right here. Right here, right now. Yep, nothing. Nothing and nothing. And that is, nope, there's one more. But it's obviously nothing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna go through some of it. Some of it obviously may have some value, some of it may not. It would be nice to sell a few things just to cover the bag itself, and then maybe a little bit of profit on the top. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, help us out. It really does help the channel. We look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Go make some money. Peace.